What's up, people? It's your boy MK Nix. I welcome you back to episode 2 of this series. In the previous episode, we took a look at the major scale in all keys. In this episode, we will be looking at how to play chords based off of the scales that we learned. Okay, how to play chords using the major scales in all 12 keys. So let's get started. In every key, when we pick a major scale, we said that there are 7 notes. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, how do we find chords? How do we play chords using the major scale? In the major scale, there are 3 major chords, 3 minor chords, and 1 diminished. I expect you to have a book, a pen, write down some notes. This will help you so much in your practice. So as I was saying, in every major scale, there are 3 major chords, 3 minor chords, and 1 diminished. What are the major chords in the major scale? So let's look at the key of C. The major scale in the key of C, as we all know, the major chords will be the 1, the 4, and the 5. The 1, the 4, and the 5. The minor chords will be the 2, the 3, and the 6. That's the Re, Mi, and La. These are minor chords. Do, Fa, and So are major chords. So obviously the diminished will be the 7th, the T. So how do we find a major chord? There are formulas to everything, and I believe in formulas a lot. So let's take a look at the formula for finding a major chord in the key of C. So to find the major chord, since the 1 is a major chord, the formula for finding the major chord is 4 semitones and 3 semitones. I call it 4-3. 4-3. 4 semitones away from the root note, then 3 semitones away from the 4th semitone, away from the root note. Let's demonstrate. So C, 4 semitones away from C will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and E. So E is 4 semitones or 2 tones away from C. Now we find 3 semitones away from E, which will be 1, 2, 3, a G. So this is the major chord for C, C major. We good? What is our next major? The fourth, which is an F. So how do we find F major chord? The same formula, 4, 3. So starting from F, 4 semitones away from F will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and A. 3 semitones away from A will be 1, 2, 3, a C. So this is F major chord. What is our next major? The 5, which is a G. Using the formula, 4 semitones away from G will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 semitones away from B will be 1, 2, 3. So we have G, B, D as our G major chord. So we have C major, F major, G major. Do, fa, so. Wow. So simple, right? Good. Now we are done with our 3 majors. The major scale has 7 notes. Now we have found 3. 4 more to go. Let's look at the minors. We said the minors are the 2, re, the 3, mi, and the 6, la. As we said, the formula for finding the minor, did I mention? I didn't. The formula for finding the minor is the opposite of the major. So instead of 4, 3, it's now 3, 4. So starting from D, which is our minor in the key of C, 3 semitones away from D will be 1, 2, 3. 4 semitones away from F will be 1, 2, 3, 4. A. So we have D, F, A as our re. So this is our D minor. Our next minor is the E. So finding the E minor, 3 semitones away from E will be 1, 2, 3, a G. 4 semitones away from G will be 1, 2, 3, 4, a B. So we have E, G, B as our mi or E minor. Let's find our last minor, which is the 6, la, A minor. 3 semitones away from A will be 1, 2, 3, a C. 4 semitones away from C will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have A, C, E as our A minor, la. Good. So far we have found our majors to be C major, F major, G major, our minors to be D minor, E minor, A minor. So let's find our last chord, which is the diminished. T, B. The formula for finding the diminished is 3 semitones, 3 semitones. So 3, 3. So 3 semitones away from B will be 1, 2, 3. That's a D. 3 semitones away from D will be 1, 2, 3. And F. So our B diminished will be B, D, F. Good. So now we have found all 7 chords in C major scale. We have C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Wow. So simple. You should take note of the root note. The root note is the basis for the chord. And that is how the chord is named. So this is a C major chord. This is a D minor chord. This is an E minor chord. F major chord. G major chord. A minor chord. B diminished chord. C major chord. Let's find in the key of C sharp. So, as we said, the major chords in the major scale of C sharp will be C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. So, what is the major chord for C sharp? 4, 3. 4 semitones away from C sharp will be F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 semitones away from F will be G sharp. 1, 2, 3. So we have C sharp major chord. Let's find our next. F sharp. 4 semitones away from F sharp will be A sharp. 3 semitones away from A sharp will be C sharp. So we have F sharp major chord. Our next major is G sharp. 4 semitones away from G sharp will be C. 3 semitones away from C will be E flat. So we have G sharp major chord, C sharp major chord, F sharp major chord, G sharp major chord. Let's find the minors. the 2, the 3, and the 6. So 3 semitones away from E flat will be 1, 2, 3, F sharp. 4 semitones away from F sharp will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's find F minor. 3 semitones away from F will be G sharp. 4 semitones away from G sharp will be C. So we have F minor. Let's look for A sharp minor. 3 semitones away from A sharp will be C sharp. 4 semitones away from C sharp will be F. So we have A sharp minor. So we have found C sharp major, E flat minor, F minor, F sharp major, G sharp major, A sharp minor, and the last, the diminished C. 3 semitones away from C will be 1, 2, 3, E flat. 3 semitones away from E flat will be 1, 2, 3. So this is our C diminished. So we have you can do the same in all the 12 keys. Good. So I expect you to find all the major and minors, the major scales in all 12 keys. Now, let me show you something, some trick that you should notice. Now, let's pick the C major. Now, we notice that in playing a major, we have 4-3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. In playing a minor, C minor, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the only thing that changes here is the third note, right? The middle one. In major, it was this. In minor, it was this. So you can see that whenever you find a major to play a minor, you just flatten the third. You take the third one semitone down. When you find C sharp major, to play C sharp minor, you take the third down. D major, D minor, E flat major, E flat minor, E major, E minor, F major, F minor, F sharp major, F sharp minor, G major, G minor, G sharp major, G sharp minor, A major, A minor, B flat major, B flat minor, B major, B minor, then back to C major, C minor. So that is it for today. I expect you to practice the left hand as well. All majors, all minors. You focus on the chromatics using major. Using minors. And the left hand as well. Then you practice the major scales in all 12 keys. In all 12 keys. You can also notice that whenever you play a chord, a major chord or a minor chord in any key, the notes are of the major scale. So let's take C. Good. When you take the C major, you realize that these three notes are in the C major scale. When you take D minor, these three notes are in the C major scale. When you take E minor, these three notes are in the C major scale. If you take F major, these three notes are in the C major scale. G major, these three notes are in the C major scale. La, these three notes are in the C major scale. These three notes are in the C major scale. They are in the C major scale. When you go to C sharp, these three notes are in the C sharp major scale. These three notes are in the C sharp major scale. They are in the scale. They are in the scale. In scale. In scale. In scale. In scale. So when you find a chord in a particular key and the notes you are playing cannot be found in the major scale, it means that that chord is off the key. So if I am playing C major, I'm playing the key of C, and I hit a chord like this. This one is not part of the C major scale. So this is an off chord. It's out of the C major scale. We will look more into playing extensions and other kinds of off chords that can be implemented into a key. So as usual, I expect you to practice this. This will take you up to 2 weeks, some a week, some 4 or 3 days. Just take your pace and practice. Have a good time practicing. It's your boy, MK Nix.